You're locked in with Dexter Johnson, and this is Gospel Deets, and we are bringing the hottest Deets to the streets. Gospel Deets, Gospel Deets, Gospel Deets, Gospel Deets, bringing the gospel to the streets, bringing the gospel to the streets,
This is the land of my bad. Yo, Gospel Deets out the door. Yo, we don't know, so enough to let me out. You don't know better than that. Yo, man, they came out the door, man, I'm on a field trip. I mean, I used to go on a field trip, prep school or primary school. You know what the thing is already? The teacher carry out and they hold it and you sign a permission slip. I get KFC when 12 o'clock come. Yes! Them times the KFC I said $200. Where's KFC now? You know, nobody does it better. Anyways, we're there in our Heroes Park. We're live. Yeah, we're live. And I saw that, yo, it's on a beat, you know. Hear them every day, and I saw, you know. Yeah, man, so no, so slavery never easy. So I want to give big up to all of the heroes, them, because I know that thing that are ready. And so we will just be bringing something different to you. You know, we just have to appreciate the weekend, all our heroes, them do for it, you know. And we're just there, and we have to be a part of the celebration, you know, of National Heroes Weekend. Yeah, man, so check it out. Gospel Deets is live with you.
Gospel Deets is brought to you by Dre's Body Delish, Edge Accessories, Trappings Wear, Day Empowers, JNW, and Jamaica Gospel TV.
And so now, because of your support and your love, Gospel Deets has now expanded their borders. And so Caribbean Gospel TV is now on board to take the program. Now listen, just type it in online, Caribbean Gospel TV. You understand, it easy, accessible, and they will carry the program at the same time, 8 o'clock. You understand? So if you're not up on the YouTube, make sure you check out Caribbean Gospel TV. And guess what? Page Magazine has now offered us a great deal, a great package, and so we're looking forward to that. Now check out their Instagram. Yeah, man. Make sure you follow and you share while going right there so you know. Now listen, Page Magazine is like, I feel like I'm stepping in a room with a whole heap of elite people. You understand? Some great people in society. And so we'll be sharing Gospel Deets as a part of Page Magazine. And so we're looking forward to that. And guess what? JNW is with us again. And I'm promising some prize and I'm thinking, don't worry yourself when I get them. Remember, me not forget. You understand? So welcome to Gospel Deets. Yeah, man, something new. Welcome back to Deets. And as you know, this is our Heroes Weekend edition. And so we just have a big up the people and do it big in the culture. You know that? You understand? So listen. Kayla Hall, you know, Miss Jamaica World, congratulations to you. You know, big up yourself on the accomplishment.
The winner of Miss Jamaica World 2021 is
Miss General Foods,
Kayla Hall.
ladies and gentlemen.
No, listen, as I'm telling you, the artists them always do it big. And guess what? TJ Robinson, he released his live experience, you know, his live worship encounter. And we just want to take a quick look at that.
And forever, God, and forever. You'll be and forever, and forever, and forever, God. Say you'll be.
Now, on another note, we realize that a lot has been happening. And remember, you know, we're in this Heroes Weekend edition, and we look forward to the people who are being awarded. And so now, listen, Christendom, you have to let me know what you think about the recent happenings of Pastor Al Miller and the media and government and all of the works. Let us know what you think about it. Now, on the international scene, we have to remember, and listen, Orlando Brown, you know, a lot of us know him from that story of, yeah, man, that little youth there. Yeah. Big man now, everybody grew up. He is now a Christian, and he has overcome his addiction, you know, from a rehabilitation center in Texas. Yeah, man, a faith-based one. So them things they're important. You know, we have them things in Jamaica. If we have none, let me know about them now. we can check it out. If not, make us start one. So let us have more influence as people get back on their feet from whatever struggles they face in life. Yeah, man, so this, you get it? Yo, I'm telling some rhyming thing, Anyways, this year, one more part of the worship encounter again. This was the final one, and guess what? For the year, probably. Come feel like Cha come back again, They say, we're going to talk to you, and you can tell us what going on. You understand? So listen, here are the clips from the worship encounter with this year.
Single mother, struggling dad, the place that you're in, trying to drive you mad. It won't try you, soon it will be gone.
So ready for Deets at the Deets, yeah man, the gospel Deets, the thing got ready, you understand? And this episode will feature Trezeguet music. Where is Linton? Anybody see Linton? Yeah man, me DP tell me say, big man, what a shot the brother? You see that brother, you know? And that me can't deal with. Anyways. Now, Trez, talk to us. What go on? You good?
I'm great, Dexter. How are you?
All right, so Trezeguet. I feel like that French, you know, you have a bad name, Trezeguet, you know, you understand? From France. Now, talk to us. Who's Trezeguet? What's Trezeguet music?
Honestly, I don't like answering this question because I don't know how to. Okay, so who is Trezeguet? I'm a little girl out of Christiana in Manchester. I attend the Devon Restored Pentecostal Church of God where my dad is actually the pastor. I enjoy sports, netball, football, basketball, volleyball. I love music, I love ministering. I started out playing the trap set and then I started singing. So from there I learned a little bit of the keyboard. Yeah, in a nutshell, I guess that's who I am.
All right, so sister, new song I drop on them thing that go using us step by step. Tell us a little more about that new song.
Okay, so the title of my new single is actually Step by Step. And it was pretty much influenced by everything that is happening around us today. Based on what we've read about the children of Israel during their exodus. It feels pretty much like what we're enduring today with regards to COVID-19, people going missing, the crime, violence, everything. So the approach that I took towards this song was to actually encourage others to forget about the compass, whatever you use for navigation and all of that to show you the direction to go. Forget about it. Focus on God because He's our only desire, and if we follow His plan, we'll definitely make it to the promised land. So this song is on all streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, YouTube, Audiomack, all of them. So you guys can just run on over it step by step by Trezeguet Smith or Trezeguet Music, and hopefully you will enjoy. Just show your support and leave some love. So yeah, that's what this new song is all about.
So, I get to know you a little bit and I realize you play drum and them thing there. But tell us, is music what you always wanted to do?
No. I knew I loved music, but it wasn't something that I wanted to do all along. I actually went to the University of the West Indies and graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology and a minor in criminology. And after leaving, it was pretty much just God being like, okay, this is what you're gonna do. This is what you're gonna do. So He laid a bunch of stuff on my heart, a bunch of lyrics that I believe that He wanted His people to hear. So I was just obedient and went ahead and wrote the songs, produced them, recorded them, and yeah. So that is pretty much how I ended up in music.
So what can we expect from Trezeguet in the future?
If I should be honest with you, I'm still trying to figure out what I should expect from God regarding this ministry. So I just encourage you all to come on the journey with me. Let us all uncover and unlock the different levels together and to see what God has in store for me and for you. I honestly don't believe that you can definitely expect music, encouraging music, relatable music, and expect to see God working through me to minister to you and just to bring the word to everybody, bring his gospel and all of that, his love to the world and his children. So yeah, come on the journey with me and let us go.
So we are in the month of recognizing our heroes. Now, who would you say your hero is?
I actually have heroes. Without a doubt, it would definitely be my parents. They've been there with me through thick and thin from I was a little baby, playing drums and trying to sing and all of that, babbling lyrics and all that. They've been amazing and they've been on the journey, and I really appreciate them. So without a doubt, as I mentioned before, definitely Lilith and Desiree Smith. I love them so much. So yeah, they're my heroes.
Thank you so much, Trezeguet. And guess what? Now we're going to feature the new song. So everybody, look out now. Make sure you subscribe. Yeah, man. Like, share. You know the thing already. Step by step.
Step by step, feels like we're walking through fire. Step by step, but you hold your hands. Step by step, you are only desire. As we make our way to the promised land. Just like the children of Israel, we set out on our way. No faith and compass have we lost our way. But being obedient to the King, yes, we trust Yahweh. Follow His plan and we will make it to the promised land. Feels like we're walking through fire. Step by step, but you are holding our hands. Step by step, you are our only desire.
3, 2. I am more than honored to have. Listen to me. I would call him a hero. I would call him a hero. We have with us Dr. Ray Carr Williams, you know, JP, and a whole heap of other letters before him name. No, listen to me, Jamaica. This is no ordinary man sitting beside me. You hear me tell you? No ordinary man. And I'm just elated just to have him here to share with us on this program. No, it's such an honor. Dr. Ray Carr, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, man, thank you for being a part of the show. Now, Gospel Deets people, we're gonna learn a little bit more about this man here. Now, if you see him on the road, you would look like any ordinary man because that's a profile he chooses to, you know, to display. But let me tell you, you see what is in here. Believe me, it is not the average man. Trust me, I admire him so much. Now we're just going to learn about him a little more. And so let's hear what he has to say because I know he has a big family. So you can tell us a little more about the family life, Sir Ray Carr. You're married now for how long?
24 years.
To who?
Joy Roberts Williams.
Say it again, you know, because you have to big her
Joy
up, you know.
Roberts Williams.
And to Joy, big up yourself. 24 years, at least I remember.
Yes. Just this week.
Just this week?
Yes, the 11th.
Yeah, man, congratulations on that as well. And how many kids are the union?
3.
Yeah,
We
them
currently have an adopted one.
You have adopted one. It's how much girl and how much boy? And
So I biologically have 1 daughter and 2 sons. And we have taken in a young one recently.
so
young girl.
We used to give you the most talking. We try to be the most talking.
I really don't know. They give their equal share of trouble.
We know what kids are.
Equal share of laughter.
Yeah, we know what kids are because me give enough trouble. Me think Ashley give more trouble than me still. We definitely believe that. Now, we want to learn a little bit more about your accomplishments because certainly you have done a lot. you know, and some of us naturally we would stop, you know, at probably a degree, you know, because we settled here. But you have strived and you've worked hard and you've, you know, pressed for more. So you want to tell us a little bit more about that journey?
Well, the journey is that I started out as a financial professional, struggling to do my ACCA examinations, and along the way I thought of giving up and so on, and then I moved into doing a master's program in counseling psychology, really to put accounts on the side and put it on the back burner, and then I find that I start to perform better. So I moved with the two programs, finished the two of them in the same year, and then I move on to doing a doctorate in ministry because I was now a lay minister within the church and wanted to be effective in ministry, seeing that my background was more secular. And so having finished that, I then thought I wanted to reach my actual, you know, self-actualize in the corporate world as well. So I went on to do the doctoral study in business administration. So that's about it.
When you hear that, no, after me, if you know anything about accounts, when you hear ACCA, you normally run, you know, because I've heard it's a very difficult process, but he has done it, and he has done far more than that. And on top of that, he is a pastor. You're a pastor of the model
Yes,
church, right?
bishop of the presiding bishop for the Model Church of God.
Listen to me now, man. You hear that? Bishop. So now we have to lead flock and lead all of these things, and everything, and everything is involved in that. No, Sir Ricard, we realize again that you are as well an author.
Yes.
Now you look here. The back part nice still some only a pretty picture there. You know, we shirt. Certainly you can just bring up those books. Somewhere, but listen, this one struck me a lot. A dangerous game to play. Yeah, man.
Extramarital affairs.
Listen, man. Extramarital affairs. Now, you want to tell us a little about this book?
All right. I was journeying with a taxi driver, and he shared some stories, you know, of what he encountered over the years with people with their extramarital life, you know, and their chickini ways of living. And after coming out of the car, I was like sitting down thinking about these stories. I wonder if these things really happen in Jamaica, because I've never heard of it before. And so I said, this thing need to make a book. And I thought about it, forget about it, then I come back to it and so on. And then I went on to it. And in doing that, I merge it with other information, you know, especially child molestation, because there are adults who prey on children to have their fun and think that that's the way of life. So the book encapsulates all of that, and it is shared in a story format, and then discussion in the counseling perspective, theological perspective, and also the cultural issues. So a lot of pastors and so on enjoy reading it in terms of the counseling aspect and insights that it shares. So it's a very unique book. You know,
unique indeed.
Multi-purpose.
Certainly sounds balanced as well.
Yes.
And I realize you mentioned children, and your most recent book, Helping Children Scarred by Circumstances.
Yes.
Your most recent one. You want to give us a little run about
All right, that one birthed out of sharing about the second book with a group of Kiwanians across Jamaica, and they are really big on children. So it was recommended that I do a book for, you know, to write about the children, which in this we're talking about the children of the alpha age, where my last child would have fallen. I think from 2010 to forget the dates now. But it covers a lot about the children and how we have to pay attention to them. You know, the big thing is that they spend a lot of time around the screen. We're in a culture now where you're not supposed to be beating children, although we used to get a whole lot. So the book deals with that, violence in the home, in the community, at school. All of these challenges that we as older parents, we never used to experience some of these in our lifetime, but the children now have to face it. And so the book gives some suggestions and guidelines how we deal with these issues, you know, because it's very, very topical now. It also covers the molestation, which is prominent now, as many of our children are at home with the predators. So, you know, it speaks a lot to that.
And certainly it's a timely book, I believe. But amongst all these things, Dr. Raycar, I realize that you're very big on administration and how things are handled in Christendom and Kingdom. And so there's the other book that speaks to this, the Governance, a challenge to small churches.
Right.
But I don't know why I put small. I think you should just leave it at churches.
Yes.
So you can give us just a little more insight on that one.
Right. It is a research project for my doctoral dissertation, where I worked with 10 small churches. That's where the small comes from. But it's really a good book to help persons. It shares business insights and also, things relating to managing and governing the church. One of the things is that as Christians and as a church, most times we only focus on the spiritual side of things, and not much emphasis is placed on the business aspect, where the church has to be registered, the church must pay its taxes, the church, have certain administrative issues to do in terms of if you pay staff, there is tax associated to that, how you manage their NHD payments and NIS, and the list goes on. So it's really a book to help churches, leaders who are struggling to carry out their administrative role more. In fact, as a chartered accountant, I share a lot about that to help them. It also share on risk management, the importance of insurance, and so on. So it's a very timely book as well, and very, very insightful.
Always really fun, because in any church administration, you know that the treasurer is next to the pastor. Believe me, God, everybody needs to know what happened to church. Money. You understand? So transparency is key, I believe, as well. So it's good to understand that you have accomplished so much. It's rich. You're leaving a legacy behind.
Yes.
And as we're celebrating the Heroes Weekend, I'd like to ask you. I believe you are a hero in your own self, and so who would you say has been that kind of hero for you on this journey throughout life?
Wow.
I've
never given it thought, because I really don't see the heroes as they're motivating as much. You'd find more current day people who have been there, as good influence. But I like Marcus Garvey in terms of some of his sayings, and we have looked at those things. In fact, other countries see his writings as more important, and his statements, and use them as helpful, while we really don't pay much attention to his work. But I'm really proud of the heroes, their fortitude and what they have done for us to give us freedom, because I love freedom. So I really embrace them and applaud them for what they have done.
But adding to that, I wanted for you to tell me who personally, throughout your life journey, who would you identify as one person who has played that kind of role in your life? Anybody?
Well, several persons have influenced my life in different ways. At high school level, within the church, it's difficult to just name a name. My own mother is a example for me. Working as a domestic helper, she did everything to ensure that I got everything that I need in life. I didn't know that I was poor until I became older, because I would always get 3 meals per day, while other persons around me in our own tenement yard maybe only cook 1 pot for the day. So for me, I was really a affluent person compared to them, right? But as you grow up, you realize we were really from the lower socio-economic strata, and I believe in pushing myself to move from that level. And it's my encouragement to young people. Education was my key out of having grown up in the inner city. Education was my key out of that, and I encourage young people to take education seriously.
So you're saying that we have no excuse, that we can always put ourselves together and do our best and accomplish what we need in society. So Raycar, I thank you so much for spending the time here. But just before you go, we know you love sing.
Wow.
Yeah, so we can't leave here and give you 2 lines of one of your favorite songs. Just give me 2 lines of one of your favorite songs.
We need the keyboardist. Come on, Linton. I love you, Lord, for your mercies never fail me. All my days I've been held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. Thank you, Lord. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.
No, we have 3 books, now we're expecting 3 albums, right?
Well, I must say I've entered a competition at work,
Yeah.
JN Group, and the song just come. So I'm looking forward for that song to
Alright.
be my platform to get into the music.
Let's say we're looking forward to that. So thank you again, Sir Raycar, so much. You know, it's just an honor just to be here and giving Gospel Deets and Jamaica Youth for Christ your continuous support over the years. Eman is a big supporter. So we thank you again, sir.
My
pleasure.
blessings.
Have a great day. Blessings.
All right, thanks.
No, Heroes Day is not just a tradition. Sometimes we take it for granted what our heroes did for us in our country. No, George William Gordon, he was born to a slave mother and he was self-educated, and you know, he rose against the different obstacles that he had and became somebody of society. And with all of his resources, you know, because him they have land and all them thing there, you know, him give the slave them and them thing there. Yeah man, read up the thing, you know the thing already. No, he urged them, you know, not to sit under oppression, but to rise against the odds. And so he led a part of the rebellion in Morant Bay. Yeah man, my boss, how you do it? Talk to me now, you can know what go on. Yeah, you understand? Yeah man. You know what, I feel like someone I'm a great auntie them there, you know. Yeah, in them time then I'm no, listen man. We have just big up the era them, you understand, the whole of them, because you know the thing got ready. Yeah man, Gospel Deets, our feature the era, the boss himself. You see me, you don't know the thing got ready. So yeah man, respect to all of our national heroes. As a matter of fact, for anybody at all in your life who has played that part, we give big props. Yeah man, I have a whole heap of hero myself. You understand, a whole heap of people stop and contribute and sacrifice them time, them love, them prayers, and them effort. You understand? In my life, just to sow a seed in my life, to make sure you say, listen, I'm not come out as no crop, I'm going to stay grounded and them things there. So listen, you have a hero. I have a hero. Happy Heroes Day. Roll. Up, mighty race. Famous words from Marcus Messiah Garvey. No, you can tell us who your favorite hero is. Oh, Nani? Oh, Bustamante? Oh, well, for me, boy, it's a rough one. But I think I love the story of Paul Bogue. Yeah, man, that one they sit to me differently. That was a different rebellion and his approach. He was a deacon. But this back of that. But you know the thing already. Gospel Deets, we have now come to the end of our show. And guess what? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everybody who have watched. Thank you for supporting all our sponsors, you know, all the people on board. Jamaica Youth for Christ, big up yourself. Shannon Bailey Reid, anyway you're there, big up yourself, the visionary of the project. You know the thing already. So thank you for making it Gospel Deets this week. See you next week, same time. Remember the new time, you know, 8 o'clock every Saturday. Yeah, man. Gospel Deets.
Listen to the rhymes and you know, taking the new gospel show.
This is the gospel deed, we take it to the street. And now, everybody have to see it. We know also with information we seek. So guess what? Nothing, now repeat, no have time to weep. We make your skin a teeth. Vibes with your world well nice and sweet. So from your heart and beat, just log in your seat. Make sure you join gospel deeds.
Gospel Deets is brought to you by Dre's Body Delish, Edge Accessories, Trappings Wear, Day Empowers, J and Way, and Jamaica Gospel TV.